Hey, Gemini. This is Zahara Stars with Illum Astrology, giving you your February 2018 astro weather forecast. Woo! February is a pretty exciting, lovely month, to be honest. And it's going to be for pretty much all signs. Now, just keep in mind that this is the last month that all the planets are going to be direct, because starting in March, we're going to go into retrograde season, and this year, all of the planets are going retrograde, including Mars and Venus. So that's big news. So in order to hear more about that, or to go more into details about that, including the eclipses and the general aspects throughout February, please check out my February General 2018 forecast, because I cover that in depth. But basically, when all the planets are moving direct, during this time period, actually this is the last month of it, so plant all the seeds that you can, because when the planets start moving retrograde, you're going to start reaping those rewards. That's what happens. We plant seeds while the planets are moving forward, and then when they start turning retrograde, we go back and we review stuff, and we replan stuff, and we and so, plant as many seeds as you can right now. Make those calls, push forward, because once the planets turn retrograde, these people are going to start coming back to you. All the stuff is going to start coming back for review. You're going to start getting contact from the clients that you contacted previously, and all that stuff. So we're in eclipse season. Leo and Aquarius are getting the brunt of it right now, which is awesome, because it's always about endings and new beginnings. And I know we talk about endings and new beginnings all the time in astrology, because that's what it really is. We always make decisions like, I'm going to cut that out, I'm going to quit that, I'm going to start this. Eclipses just make it happen. They force it when we're not willing to actually make those changes. We get stuck in staying the same, or, being afraid to make these changes. So the eclipses kind of force things to happen. Now, the lunar eclipse, the supermoon eclipse, beautiful one. I don't know if you guys caught it. It's gorgeous on the 31st of January. It took place in your third house. Now, the third house it's your house. It's typically your house. The third house is ruled by Mercury, and it's Gemini's house. And it's all about communicating. You guys are awesome communicators. You guys can come up with words and topics and subjects to talk about left and right. A little bit about everything. And you're great at multitasking. And the third house is really about this multitasking, about communicating, about technology, about, local travel, talking to the neighbors, being communicative, moving quickly, fast movements. Geminis, you guys are great with all this stuff. So having this lunar eclipse happen there is going to throw a ton of energy into that area. So you guys, I don't know if any of you guys are writers or communicators, public speakers, or anything like that. If you are, then you're just in luck, because this is going to kick up this area for you. You're going to have a lot of activity coming into that area. Some of you might buy new technology. Some of you might start writing. Some of you might start, take a public platform and start speaking out. You might do a lot of local traveling, a lot of visiting around town. Maybe a neighbor might move out and a new one in, or you could start actually befriending a neighbor. There's going to be changes. Something's going to happen in this third house for you. There's going to be changes and activity, and things ending and things beginning. So pay attention to that. This goes for siblings as well. You can start spending more time with your siblings. You can end up, having a falling out with one. Whatever needs to be done in this area, whatever has to be forced to conclusion and changed or brought out in you with these eclipses, that's for sure what's going to happen. Now, there's a solar eclipse that's happening on the 15th of this month in the sign of Aquarius, which I'm sure you guys have heard about. And that is your ninth house of higher learning, education, philosophy, politics, religion, travel, foreign places, foreign people, other languages, anything that you explore, something new, some new territory. It's the house of Jupiter, advancement, abundance, expansion. So everything has to do with, law and order and court and all that stuff too. So having the solar eclipse happen in this area, you guys can actually, decide to learn a new subject, learn a new language, travel more. If you're looking to publish a book, you might do that after this eclipse. You're definitely going to feel the need to do it, to move forward in this house. So if you've been hesitating about going back to school or learning a new subject or something necessary to your career, necessary to further your goals in life, this eclipse is going to push things fast forward. You're going to have a lot of opportunities open up in that area. If you've been waiting to take a vacation, you're going to probably, start planning for it. Maybe even take it, because eclipses, like I said, they fast forward things. They push things, that have been stagnant, that are staying still and aren't happening. So there's a lot going on in your third and your ninth house with these eclipses that are happening. So pay attention to those, and you know what? Just take the opportunities and just do it. These opportunities are going to open up for you. They're going to definitely open up for you. The awesome news is that you guys have Venus on the 10th of February. Venus is going to move into the sign of Pisces, which is your 10th house of career. So things in career are going to be looking good. You're going to get that recognition. You can even get a promotion. You're going to get along well with your boss. Your boss is going to notice your talents. There's going to be a lot of good things also in the public eye. So if any of you are, PR, stuff like that, marketing yourself, if you have your own business, you're going to spend time into this. You're going to have luck in this. You're going to get noticed with Venus. Venus is glamour, attention, attraction. If you're looking for love, you can If you're looking for love, you can find a work partner that suddenly just, gives you thrills. Not a good idea, but, hey, it happens. Love can be found at work. Now, this also means the surrounding, office spaces next door, coworkers, stuff like that, your boss, because whenever Venus transits is where we can find love and attraction, get appreciation. It's not suggested that you get involved in a work affair, but many people do. Anyway, just giving you an update on love. Pisces, when Venus is in Pisces, it's a very romantic, nostalgic, feel-good sign. So it really makes us compassionate and sensitive. Overall, the second half of the month is going to slow down, become more romantic. When things were in Aquarius, it was much more social in January. And the first part of February, but the second part of February is going to become a lot more sensitive. The sun is actually going to be moving into Pisces as well, which is where you find where you shine, where you radiate, where you get attention. So being in the 10th house along with Venus, work looks really, really good for you guys this month. Jupiter has been transiting your 6th house of fitness, health, work, daily routine, all that stuff too. So you've probably been getting along really well with your coworkers anyway at work. So it really looks like this month is really about, shining in the limelight, getting that attention you deserve. Working with, having pleasant interactions with people at work, maybe starting even a new health regime, a workout regime, anything like that with Jupiter there. It's definitely fortunate. You can lose weight, you can work out, gain muscle, you can get all this stuff because Jupiter makes it easy and makes it fun. Aside from also making you very busy at work. So a lot of you could be very busy at work. Mars has been transiting your 7th house of relationships, and this makes you very active within your relationships with people. On the downside, you can become a little bit more aggressive with them. They can become aggressive with you. Mars is just pure Martian energy. It's just action. It's warrior vitality. It basically means that you're putting a lot of effort into your friendships or into close friendships, into partnerships, business partnerships. If you're looking for a business partnership, you're probably looking for one, putting a lot of energy into that. Whatever it is, you're putting energy into the house of partnerships, relationships, close relationships and affiliations. So it looks like overall your month is pretty active. I mean, you got a lot going on at work, positive things. A lot of opportunity to further your education, to travel, to explore new, exciting things, maybe even new cultures, new religions, new philosophies, all that stuff. You're going to be putting a lot of effort and energy into relationships and partnerships. So it does look like it's really, really awesome for you guys. Please do check my February 2018 general forecast for more on all the retrogrades that are coming up, and for the more on the eclipses, and also the aspects, the wonderful aspects that we're having for the rest of February. And also, if you like this and you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to get all my latest. I'm going to be uploading a lot over the next few months. And check back for February 2018 to find out more about what's happening there for you. Thank you so much for joining me, Gemini, and I will talk to you all soon.